How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, QA Bear, and gonna keep going with some Super Meat Boy. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that I want to talk about today, and I figured, while I play, I'll go ahead and talk about them. I may have done some of these things before, so I apologize. I think I may have done this stage before, but whatever. You guys don't mind me doing it again. Anywho, one of the things that I wanted to talk about and discuss was yesterday. I told you guys this in the first Super Meat Boy video that I suffer from anxiety and panic disorder, uh, and it's weird because one of the things that you get with anxiety and panic disorder is you kind of get this sense of impending doom, even though there's none. So yesterday, sitting around and I've done this before, and actually having a really good time. And okay, here we go. This was the stage, I believe. Uh, so I had a really bad panic attack, and unfortunately, with panic attacks, there's not really much you can do other than to let them pass. It sucks. Now, if you don't know what a panic attack is, um, it is essentially your brain doing this whole sort of like fight or flight mode kind of thing, and you have no control over it. Your brain is telling you you're in danger, even though you're not. You get sweaty, clammy. Your stomach doesn't feel right. You feel like, you feel nauseous. You just feel scared for no reason whatsoever. And and I know that I've gotten the well, just don't think about it. That's kind of like a really really shitty thing to say because unfortunately there's nothing you can do but think about it. Um, you know what? Since I've done this before, I'm gonna move on to the next stage. Did I do Chad before? Okay. So yeah, there's nothing you can do but think about it. And I've actually had somebody tell me like, I have a friend or two that don't really suffer from mental disorders. And I've gotten a comment like, "Oh, I want to see what you guys go through like just maybe for like one time, I want to see what a mental disorder feels um like what it's like to go through depression or what it's like to have a panic attack or and it's like I could honestly. Oh, there. Okay, I gotta get the key. All right. But I could honestly just be like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, why would you want to subject yourself to something so horrific? And I know I come off as sort of douchey saying that, but it is a very horrific thing. I would gladly, if it came down to it, and if I absolutely needed to, I would gladly, you know, if they were like, hey, we'd have to amputate your right arm, but, there's a chance that you may never suffer from any mental disorder again, well, take the goddamn arm. I would gladly do that. So for people who feel that, having a mental disorder or some sort is a game or something to be intrigued by, unless you are a scientist who's actually doing something to help, don't ever be intrigued by mental disorders. Just know that they absolutely fucking suck. Like on your worst day, you want to continue to find a reason to hope and believe that one day, things will be better. And they do, with proper medication or meditation, which is what I do. Um, yeah, it just, and if you're ever feeling like depressed about it, the only thing that I could, man, I'm really horrible at this. The only thing I can really say is just, you know, give yourself time. Don't feel like this is going to happen in a day or two. I mean, I went without having a panic attack for maybe about a year, and then after that, it was I don't know. I'm gonna say, yeah, it was about a year. I didn't have a panic attack. Then I had one after my husband passed away. And that was in 2016. And then the last time I had one again after that was yesterday. So it's not like, for some people it's more frequent. But because they are so infrequent for me, when it happens, it seems much bigger. I'm not going to play anybody else's panic attacks down or anything, but they seem much bigger than they should be. And for anybody who suffers from panic attacks every single day, I mean, the only thing I can say is just, keep doing what you're doing. Take the medication that you're taking, if you are taking medication. Keep meditating. Pray if you're religious. But don't give up. Don't let yourself get to the point where you feel like, oh, like nothing's gonna work. If you're depressed or if you're bipolar, or there are so many facets to life that people forget. I'm sorry if I'm sounding preachy right now. I know what it feels like, and the only thing I want to do is just kind of like show you, like, hey, like, it's all right. People go through stuff. There are people who aren't normal, and that's fine. Normal is boring. You don't want to live your entire life on the basis that everybody but you is normal. you know so just help yourself, help other people who suffer, and don't look at it with this stigma like, hey, if this doesn't get fixed, then what's the point? Well, the point is you go through this with the people that you love, and you don't allow yourself to succumb to just this feeling of guilt or sadness. I mean, it's okay to have that, but don't allow yourself to just be taken over by that, because it's going to do nothing for you. But anyway, I mean, I guess what helps me, quite honestly, is doing stuff like this, playing video games, hanging out with my friends and family. Just, it's always something to look forward to. I try not to allow myself to overthink, because that's what really causes a lot of panic attacks for me. I give myself plenty of time to forgive, any negative feelings that I have, and understand that, they're just a byproduct of what I'm feeling at the time. Anyway, I'm not a doctor or anything, so, don't take it as like, hey, like, I'm telling you what to do. Just take this as somebody who recognizes this kind of stuff. Man, I am so sorry. I know you guys probably here to watch me play this game, but I'm not playing it very well. I'm gonna try this one last time, and I'm gonna end the episode there. And I promise next time I'll do much better on this. As you could see why I didn't really finish this. God darn it. All right. So just thank you guys for listening to what I had to say, and understand that no matter what you're going through, it'll be all right. It really will. No matter what you're going through, don't allow yourself to succumb to your present feelings. You know, if they're negative, they will change. No matter how bad it feels, it will change. But you have to want to change it as well. You have to allow yourself to change. If you're taking medication, medication isn't going to fix everything. It's going to help, but it's not going to fix everything. Don't rely on just the medication to make you feel good. You have to put in proper work to what you do. You know, you have to go out smiling. You have to wake up. You know, you have to, you need to have something to look forward to. Anything little, that doesn't mean that you can't have bad days. That's fine. But don't allow yourself to succumb to how you're feeling. Like, it will feel better, believe me. Even talking about this, like, I feel better because I have something to share. And I really, really thank you guys for listening. And yeah, I hope you guys come back, and I promise we'll do much better when playing this game. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day, and catch you next video. Later, dudes.